One and hi, good evening, mga arthritis warriors. I'm Dr. Jonathan Flordelis, and we are here live in Cebu City, and we are about to talk about the new 2026 food pyramid. Why it's a general guide, why did they change it, and why it matters sa atong mga arthritis warriors. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Dr. Jonathan Flordelis. I'm a Cebuano hip and knee orthopedic specialist, and we are here to give value sa ating mga arthritis warriors, patients suffering from hip and knee arthritis. We do have a Facebook group that is free to join, and right now we're going to talk about why there is this new food pyramid that was released just recently this week from the United States of America, make that last week pala from the US, and they have changed something very drastically. Before we had a food pyramid, majority of the foods to eat would be in a meal more rice, more bread, more carbohydrates in general. They changed it and turned it upside down. It's now called the inverted pyramid. More meat, more vegetables, and very little carbohydrates like rice and bread. Of course, there are still whole foods and fruits in the middle. Good fats are on the top. So, mga arthritis warriors, if you can hear me loud and clear, comment in the link below. Let me know where you are from. And if you have any questions about food, if you have any questions about food and arthritis in general, comment below. Let me know where you are from, and we'll try to answer those questions sa atong mga questions. So again, we're gonna ask confirmation if you know that we are live in Cebu City. We are going to talk about the food pyramid. There have been questions. We're just going to take a look at the questions in the chat below. Dr. Joff and Cebu. Oh. The connection is a little slow, but we are here and we're about to look at these reasons. So, mga arthritis warriors, for number one, we are asking for 30 years. It says here, sabi nila, niloloko po tayo. Sabi nila, kain ng maraming rice, kain ng maraming, iwasan daw ang fats, kasi sinabi nila, bread is healthy. Yan ang sabi nila. And after 30 years, anong nangyari sa atin? Yung mga arthritis cases tumaas, obesity around the world tumaas, a lot of inflammation, all at an all-time high. Ngayon, we have a new food pyramid saying protein and vegetables must be on the top. Ibig sabihin, more healthy meats, more vegetables, and healthy fats. Okay yung fats ngayon. Unlike before na parang demonyo yung taba or fat. Bawal daw yun kasi makakakos ng heart disease, plaques, at barado yung ugat. Ngayon, rice and bread nasa baba. Processed food, lalo na yung mga tinatawag na ultra-processed food, banned. Ano ba yung mga ultra-processed food? Mga arthritis warriors, ultra-processed food are foods with certain ingredients na hindi makikita sa kusina. They put chemicals inside, chemicals that are not found in the kitchen to make the food more addictive, to make it last longer. At yan ang dahilan kung bakit nagkakasakit yung ibang tao. And if you are someone with hip or knee arthritis, AVN or gout, ito yung mga signs ng arthritis. yung sumasakit yung mga joints, namamaga, and sometimes sa mga AVN warriors natin, minsan namamatay yung buto dahan-dahan po. So, we're going to look into why this has happened, no? Bakit nangyari ito? Why do we have this new food pyramid? Ano yung dahilan kung bakit binago nila yung ating food pyramid, and why does it matter sa atin? Why does it affect us? Kasi mga arthritis warriors, inflammation from the body starts inside pala. Hindi sa joints nagsisimula. It starts in the gut. Meron po tayong joint and gut connection. Yung ating katawan, yung ating joints ay konektado sa gut natin. So kung ano yung kinakain natin, if it's a pro-inflammatory food, it can definitely cause inflammation sa joints natin. And that's why we are looking at this new food pyramid po. So going back, ano po ba yung dahilan kung bakit binago nila? Why is it na yung fat dati, demonyo yung fat? Ngayon, yung healthy fats balik na sa diet. Anong ibig sabihin nan? You can drink full fat milk, yung full milk talaga na hindi low fat. And then, these are things na bawal dati. Yung mga delata na low fat na mga foods, hindi na yan bawal kasi before, a lot of low fat foods came out because they said yung fat, yung taba, yung cholesterol, nakaka-block ng arteries, nakakasira ng heart natin. It is actually known now that a lot of the inflammation in foods comes from sugar. And it is actually documented that the sugar industry has put a lot of money into demonizing fat. So if you thought that fat was actually the culprit, that cholesterol is seen in your plaques, yung cholesterol na nasa barado na ugat are actually like yung bumbero. Kung saan may sunog, pupunta yung bumbero. So yung cholesterol sa arteries natin are trying to actually lower the inflammation in that area. They are not actually the cause. It turns out that a lot of studies are coming out from different studies on microplastics and sugar. The food that we eat has definitely, from 30, 40 years ago, so much more sugar. Our gut health attacks, the gut health influences our joints. So if we eat inflammatory foods, we will have lots of different forms of arthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, osteoarthritis. All the different types of arthritis are affected by food. So the additives, yung mga chemicals at saka mga carbohydrates, they disrupt yung gut natin, yung mga normal bacteria, causing inflammation in our system. So, even in rheumatoid arthritis, autoimmune yung rheumatoid arthritis, the body is attacking itself. We have to be careful because the studies on rheumatoid arthritis show that yung mga food natin, lalo na sa red meats, there is a correlation na yung red meats can increase the likelihood of rheumatoid arthritis. And remember, meat and vegetables are on the top of the food pyramid ngayon. So, what is food that controls inflammation for RA? Ano yung mga foods na pwede kainin if you have rheumatoid arthritis? Again, avoid the ultra-processed, avoid excess sugar, and you want to eat a lot of vegetables and whole foods that can lower the inflammation down. Remember, blood sugar balance, very important. Frequent mga snacking on candies and ice cream can increase inflammatory signals, and pairing protein and healthy fats instead of just carbs can help stabilize yung blood sugar niyo po. So that is about the rheumatoid arthritis. In our old food pyramids, sabi kasi nila, calorie survival yung iniisip natin. So calorie survival, you want to prevent hunger. Ayaw natin magutom. So, kain ng kain ng kain. So, you are providing yourself in the old pyramid ng a lot of carbohydrates, eat a lot of cheap energy kasi ang mga rice and grains, affordable siya, mabubusog ka, high in calories. But we did not know about inflammation. We did not know about the blood sugar and chronic disease na matataas. All because we're eating a lot of refined carbohydrates and sugars. So now that we know more about blood sugar and inflammation and chronic diseases, we now know that refined sugars and carbohydrates like white rice, like bread from the supermarket, they do cause blood sugar spikes, they trigger inflammatory responses, and that means more diabetes, more weight gain. That means obesity around the world can be because we were taught to eat a lot of carbs. And that means sa mga arthritis warriors natin, maraming mataba, maraming obese, at sasakit yung joints po. So right now, in the new 2026 food pyramid, the food quality matters more than quantity. Gusto natin ng whole foods, energy-dense foods, hindi pag after kumain ka, busog ka, pero maya-maya gutom ka na naman. No. We want nutrient-dense na hindi ka magugutom ng matagal. To the point that we have stable energy, hindi yung parang after kumain, matutulog ka na kasi pagod ka na. Mabilis mapagod, mabilis magutom. Those are the signs of sugary foods causing inflammation and low energy sa system natin. That is why rice is still there because we do need glucose. It was repositioned from top to bottom. Konti na lang yung rice and bread. And remember, we are pairing these with a lot of protein, with a lot of vegetables and meats. The rice and bread is eaten in smaller portions because we want to remove a lot of processed foods and choose whole foods. So I hope, mga arthritis warriors, that was helpful sa inyo. We're going to tackle more about food and inflammation in future lives natin. If you have questions about arthritis, if you have questions about the food and yung mga arthritis, anong mga foods pwede para sa certain class ng arthritis, comment below sa chat natin. We are going to answer a few questions dito sa ating Hip and Knee Arthritis Cebu Facebook group. Subukan natin sagutin yung kung may mga tanong man. So, also, if you have questions, comment in the chat below if may mga tanong po kayo para masagot natin sa live natin. We'll dedicate about 5 minutes for this question and answer portion. Tingnan natin yung mga tanong ng mga tao. Okay. Let's see. Medyo mabagal yung internet. Shout out sa mga followers natin, si Ma'am CJ Navarro. Good evening po, ma'am. Hope you are well. And let's see. Okay. So there's a question here, no? Na may nagtatanong sa ating group. And the question is about vegetable oil. Ano po ba, Doc, yung mga healthy oils? Is vegetable oil healthy? And yung soybean oil or vegetable oil, sometimes sinatawag natin yung mga seed oils, kasama dito corn oil, kasama dito yung sunflower oil, mataas yung omega-6 fats nila. So that is one of the reasons why they are lower sa ating mga hierarchy ng oils. Hindi masyadong maganda yung tinatawag na vegetable oil, soybean oil, corn and sunflower oil. In general, they are called seed oils. They are pro-inflammatory. They cause inflammation and possibly worsen your arthritis. So be careful kasi healthy daw yung label nila, and they can label it as heart healthy, they can label it as low fat, but still these seed oils promote inflammation. Again, I would rather get nowadays coconut oil, olive oil, and yung mga uh, like beef tallow, yung mga taba na galing sa meats, no, for oils. Yun yung mga natural oils na less inflammatory, and your joints will thank you po. So we have a question from Glory. Hi, good evening, Ma'am Glory Dublin. Question is about, Doc, I have AVN po at now nagsakit yung ako at tuhod and nagkuto-kuto po. Possible po ba may osteo ko? Well, definitely, Ma'am Glory, thank you sa tanong mo. Don't forget to point out where you're from. And the answer is, it's possible. Anything is possible. Pero to be able to diagnose any osteoarthritis, we do need to examine you face-to-face. We do need to get x-rays. And if you have AVN, hindi naman automatic na meron kayong arthritis sa tuhod po. So I hope that helps. And we're going to proceed to our next question dito is sa ating group. So it's talking about, the question here is, Doc, okay pa rin ba yung mga instant na noodles, pancit canton, cup noodles, kahit konti lang? In general, yan kasi ay tinatawag na processed food. If you are taking instant noodles, cup noodles, or pancit canton, they put their additives there, chemicals there, and talagang off the pyramid po yung mga instant noodles. They are high in refined carbs. Ibig sabihin, inflammation driver sila. Mataas yung sodium and seed oils ginagamit sa pag-create nila. So, all of these are reasons kung bakit you may have more inflammation from mga instant pancit canton, instant noodles, and cup noodles. Yung next question, Doc, what about yung mga hot dogs? Di ba meat po yung hot dog? That's a very good question. So hot dogs are actually, especially the red dye na ginagamit nila, is considered carcinogenic. Kaya banned na po yung red hot dogs sa US. And I don't know if that's going to be done here in the Philippines, but remember, the red dye that they use for the hot dogs is considered carcinogenic at saka banned na sila sa ibang bansa. So I want to caution you before you buy the next hot dog na pula, because the red dye, again, is considered something that can cause cancer, no? Cancer forming daw siya. So be careful, do your own research, and always consult yung mga doktor if this is already something that you are always taking every day. Another question here is, Doc, paano po yung mga cereals na kinakain natin in the morning? These whole grain kids cereals are very, very high in sugar. Hindi sila totoong healthy para sa kids. If you're giving your kids a lot of these sugary cereals in the morning na yung mga millennials kinakain dati, it's something that again increases inflammation, causing sugar spikes, obesity links yan, and try to avoid it. And thank you, everyone. That's all the time we have for tonight. If you have questions, please comment below. If you have questions about the new food pyramid, we'll try to post more about yung mga relevant foods for osteoarthritis, AVN, rheumatoid arthritis. And I hope you guys have a great night. Magandang gabi sa inyong lahat. I'm Dr. Jonathan Flordelis, Cebuano Hip and Knee Specialist, and I hope to see you guys soon. Bye-bye, mga arthritis warriors. Have a great night.